So feet on the mat, you're going to go ahead and grab your hamstrings, all right? So sit tall and take an inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna start to roll back. So just kind of roll back, let the hands slide down, keep the chin tucked in. And let's just slide the hips down a little bit, get to the center of your mat. Hopefully you can see me all right. Might move a little bit towards the center. So resting here, letting the arms be right by your side. Palms are facing up. Now bring the arms up into sleepwalk position. Let's just get a little more of your shoulders. And so my thumbs are pointing back. We're just going to do a nice arm circle. And I love arm circles because that gives us an opportunity to connect to our breathing. So you're going to inhale, reach the arms overhead, stretch long. Exhale over down to your hips. So inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Couple more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Reversing your circle. Reach your arms up towards your ears. Exhale, press down. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, press down. Inhale up, rotating in those shoulders. Exhale down. Last two times. Inhale up. Exhale, press down. And last time. Inhale up. Exhale, press down. Now I'd like you to come into your pelvic tilt. All right, so come into the navel to the spine. Palms can be facing up. We're going to go into knee drops. So this will challenge your knee drops a little bit. So you're going to take one knee at a time into that table position. Keep the low back connected and the shin here parallel to the floor, knees together, inner thighs together. And we're going to knee drop to the right. Pull the navel in as you come to center and then drop your knees to the left. Beautiful. Come back to center. And then knees to the right, pull to center, and now knees to the left. Very good. I love this twisting action, getting your obliques, your waistline nice and firm. So we're going to do one more, going to hold. Now we're going to challenge it a little bit more. Press your elbows into the floor. So either your palms can be facing down or your palms can face each other. The main thing is that the weight is in the elbow and the upper arm. So it'll challenge our knee drop a little bit more. Relax the low back into the floor. So come into that pelvic tilt. And then you're going to drop your knees to the right. Good job. Pull to center. And then drop your knees to the left. Good. Pull to center. Remember, you don't have to drop the knees that far. It's the pulling to center that's the work, right? Part of the work. And come back to center. We'll do a few more. Drop the knees and now pull to center and to the other side and now pull to center. And that with the goalpost arms, you can kind of tell where if you're lifting those shoulder blades. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and slowly, let's draw one knee at a time into your chest. And give yourself a big hug, stretching the low back. And just flexing the feet, pointing both the toes. So flexing and pointing. Good. Hugging the knees in. Nice. So we're going to get into our abdominal work. First, we'll start off with our single leg stretch. So point the toes, take your knees just directly over your hips. And you're going to grab the back of the hamstrings. Take an inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to scoop, tuck the chin in and lift. Now send the right leg out as you hug the left knee in. And let's switch. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hold, because what I want to do is just take a mini break here and we'll add the crisscross. All right, so interlock fingers behind the head. We'll do 2 sets of the crisscross. Elbows wide, knees over the hips, toes are pointed. Take an inhale. Abs are scooped and pulled in. As you exhale, you're going to lift the head and chest up. Send the right leg out, right elbow to left knee, and we'll switch. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good work. Rest. Go ahead and hold right here. Perfect. We're going to roll to your right side. Use your hand to push up and come into a seated position. Now we're going to come up tall. Let's walk your hands behind your back. So I'm staying on my fingertips. I'm drawing my shoulder blades together and I'm flexing my feet right here. And let's go ahead and keep the feet flexed, but take the feet out as wide as your mat. Now come a little bit taller and we'll do the saw. So taking the arms into this tabletop position, I'm going to take my right hand over to my left pinky toe and saw for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come to center. Twist and saw. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, twist to center. Good. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up and to center. Twist and saw. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to center. Good. Exhale, twist and saw. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up to center. Twist and saw. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up to center. 2 more times. Twist and saw. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to center. Last time. Twist and saw. 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to center. Release your hands and bring your feet together. Good. Still lifting up through the chest. So we're going to come all the way down. And you're going to slide the hand down the floor. And then bend the elbow and rest the head on that forearm. Now taking the legs, we're going to take the legs straight. So, some teachers will say the legs a little bit forward, that banana shape. But for this exercise we're going to do, it's really for the waistline. We're going to bring the legs parallel, right? So straight off this hip point. So we're going to lift both legs. Hand can be here, which is helpful so we don't roll forward and we don't roll back. We want to stack shoulders and hips. Some people will put our hand like out to the side and over the hip, not using the hand as a crutch, right? I'm going to do a few with my hand and then I'll bring the arm up so you can choose. So we're going to take an inhale. We're going to exhale. We're going to lift the legs up and then lower. Good. Lift the legs up and lower. So you should feel in your waist, outer hip. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. You can take the arm out, lift. Oh, it's a lot harder. Lower. Good. Lift and lower. A couple more. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Good. Bend the bottom knee. We're going to go ahead and that leg is going to hover even to your hip. Keep the abdominals pulled in. You're going to point and lift, flex and lower. Good. Point and lift, flex and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower. Good. Point and lift, flex and lower. 4 more. Point and lift, flex and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower. 2 more. Point and lift, flex and lower. Good. Point and lift, flex and lower. Good. Now we're going to do that leg swing, but we're going to do it a little variation of that leg swing. So you're going to kick the leg forward. You're going to drop the foot down, lift it back up, point the toe and swing back. Good. Swing forward, flex foot, drop down, lift, swing back. Good. Flex forward, down, up, point the toe as you go back. Good. Swing forward, down, up, swing back. Good. 4 more. Flex forward. Good. Down, up, and back. Good. Flex forward, down, up, and back. You're doing great. 2 more. Flex forward, down, up, and back. And 1 more time. Flex forward, come down, up, and back. Now hold the leg back, bend the knee, and grab the foot. So we stretch through the front of your hip flexor, and we stretch through your quadricep. So take 3 more breaths. Nice job. Take another inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and release your knees, stacking, and use your hand to push up. Let's come into a little bit of a mermaid. So zigzag legs, getting both hips down to the floor. Very good. So bringing the arms into a T. Let's inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend the elbow. Rest the elbow to the floor and reach the arm up. Now look down and bring your hand. Make sure your wrist is in line with your elbow. Pull the belly in. Come back to center. Grab that ankle and stretch and open the other rib cage. So inhale to center. Exhale, bring the elbow down, forearm down. Line up your wrist and elbow. Reach the arm up and over the side of the face. Take an inhale. You're going to push into the hand. Come up. Good. Grab that opposite ankle and reach. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, tall to center. Exhale, hand and elbow. Reaching the arm up and over. Good. We're going to work the shoulder today. So I'm going to have you push through your hand, shoulder up, and then come all the way up. Reach that arm over. And 1 more time. Inhale to center. Exhale, elbow and wrist in line. Reach the arm up and over. Good. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push through the hand, working through the shoulder a little bit, and come up. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and bring the hand back down, but we're going to do a little fun balancing. So you're going to extend the top leg out. You're going to lift the top leg. Reach the other arm in a diagonal. And now come up. See if you can release that arm. So both arms are lifting, but in a line. Woo! Take another full breath. Good. And bend. Let's come all the way up. Just something fun. All right. Go to the other side. All right. So let's go ahead all the way down to the floor. Come down. And remember, forearm. Bending the elbow so that the forearm is, you're resting your head on that forearm. You're going to take both legs straight. Remember, and make sure you're on the top of the hip. The hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. We'll start with the fingertips to the floor. Zip up the abdominals, feet together, and you're going to lift and lower. Good. Lift. It doesn't have to be high, and lower. If this bothers your hip at all, please don't do it. Just maybe do a single leg lift, lift, and lower. Good. Lift and lower. If you want a little more challenge, arm out to the side, lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. 2 more times. Lift and lower. Last time. Lift and lower. Very good. Bend the bottom knee. Becomes a little bit like a platform. And we'll do a single leg lift. So you're going to point and lift, flex and lower. Slow and controlled, point and lift, and flex and lower. Good, point and lift, flex and lower, point and lift, flex and lower. 4 more, point and lift, flex and lower, point and lift, flex and lower. Good, point and lift, flex and lower. Last 2, point and lift, flex and lower. And last one, point and lift, flex and lower. So it's our 2 kicks, but we do a 1 kick. Remember, down and up, swing back with a point. So kick forward, down and up, abs on, point back. Good. Swing forward, down and up, swing back. 5 more. Kick forward, down and up, swing back. Good. Kick forward, foot is flexed, down and up, swing back. Last 3. Kick forward, down and up, swing back. Here's 2. Flex forward, down and up, swing back. Last one. Flex forward, down and up, swing back. Bend the knee, grab the foot. Oh, nice stretch there for that hip flexor. Take a few rounds of breath. Drawing the knee a little bit back, heel towards the buttocks, maybe even rolling that shoulder back so you're opening the shoulder and the chest a little bit. So take another full breath, releasing that foot. Use your hands to push up, and we'll come into our sweet little mermaid. So, excuse me. All right. Let's come into those arms. So a little more focus this time in the shoulder, bringing the arms out into a T, still using our abdominals. Bring your hand down. The first one, make sure you drop the elbow in line with your wrist. So look down at it. Reach the arm up and over. Rotate that shoulder a little bit back. Pull the belly in. And now we're going to push through the hand, work through that little shoulder, and then pop up, grab the ankle, and then reach up and over. Why don't we do a few of these? So we inhale tall to center. We exhale, press the hand down, elbow in line with your wrist. Reach the arm up and over and hold. Now go ahead and push through the hand, lift the elbow, and arm comes up, come to center. Grab that ankle and reach. Good. Couple more times. Inhale to center. Exhale. Hand and elbow down, lining up. Reach the arm up and over, opening that rib cage. Good. Press into the hand, lift the elbow, and then come up. Grab that ankle and reach. Now this time we're going to try a little balancing. Remember that. Bringing your hand down. Good. Let's go ahead and drop the elbow down. Line up your wrist and elbow. Now we're going to reach the arm over, send the top leg out, and lift the top leg. Very good. Bring the arm out. All right. So a little bit of a diagonal. Come up, balancing. Oh, I feel a lot of work in that leg. So take another full breath. Good. And now bend the knee. Excellent, you guys. And we're going to go ahead, come into a table position, curl the toes under, and let's take and walk your hands back, roll onto your toes, press your heels down, and slowly come up. Very good. So standing, feet grounded. So circle the arms up to the ceiling, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees and sweep down to the floor. So inhale, looking up. Exhale, sweeping down. And one more time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sweeping down. Let's go ahead and bring our hands over the top of our head and now to our heart. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me this afternoon in LA. Namaste. You guys, awesome work.